What up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Mind. Remember, this is the series where I take you through my thoughts, leading a duo into Endgame and exactly what I'm thinking during the time of the gameplay. So, this episode right now is going to be avoiding congestion. And this is kind of specific to Steamy, but it also works in the mountain zones, right? We made a video like this, how to rotate in those downward mountain zone endgames, right? Using your mats to keep a higher layer. Well, in this game, the zone ends up pulling up towards the Steamy stacks. And, you know, I'm probably going to regret making this video because you guys keep telling me, yo, Arab, I'm becoming better, I'm placing better. I'm qualifying for finals, you know, I'm winning scrims. This tip right here is actually massive, right? You're going to see it later on in the video. But it's how to play Steamy, right? When you have a Steamy endgame, how do you play that? So right now we're waiting, right? We got zone. It's not far. Yeah, you know, there's always that idea of rotating in early. But we know that kids are going to be padding. Kids are going to be rotating in late. We can hold them and then just walk in a few boxes and we're into zone. So right now we just hold kids, you know, beating the shit out of kids in the air. And just waiting to see what that next zone is. And I'll probably end up rotating around like 10 seconds, 15 seconds left in zone is what I'm thinking. You know, when there's nobody left to beam.
Has like no bloom.
Follow me. So I end up rotating in right here. I tell Ruby to follow me. I get ourselves on a good layer. And I should claim this floor under me. But I don't really feel like wasting mats. You know, I was feeling lazy. Sometimes you're just feeling lazy. Ruby almost gets dropped down into a box because of it. So I almost fucked him up. So now we end up claiming that. I place the stairs for extra protection. And I see that zone pulls far. So I try to predict that these kids under us have a pad. These kids actually ended up leaving and taking the stack. And I personally think taking the stack in these is pretty damn dangerous because every single person's in the air. And everybody is looking to beam the kids in the air. Most people, right, whether it's high ground or whatever it is, aren't looking for the kids padding. They're looking for kids in the air. So right here, zone starts moving, and I pad. And this is where you gotta pay attention. I see this already built tarp on a height, and look at that guy at height. He looks up in the air. He doesn't look down at us at all. So I end up building here on the stack, right? There's 37 people alive. There are 0 people on our layer. There's 2 people on height. There's us. So that's 33 people left alive. And every other 33 people, every other person is down in the stack or hitting the stack. So everyone else is getting looked at but us. We're free. So I just get the tarp in for free. I'm not on low ground getting shit on by everybody in a congested layer. But I'm on this nice mid-ground layer. And I realize here, I'm like, yo, I gotta look for height. You know? Height's getting pushed by all these people in fucking... in Steamy. So all the people hitting the stack are looking to push height, so we should look up for height now. So I end up looking up for height. I say leave it, and I drop back down to Ruby. We chill for now. There's 2 teams cranking for height. I don't want to take height yet. You know, we have mats. We can build. I have 1,100 mats, and we can keep tarping until we look for height later. Height must be weak. You know, they build fought literally on top of the stack, and they gotta be weak at this point. So start tarping in. Ruby says I think we're height, and I look up. It's one person building on 1 floor tarp, meaning he's out of mats. When someone's building like that, it means they're out of mats. So we're able to end up taking height, kill the kid, grab his loot, and remember the game's not over, right? Goes back through another stack. So how do you play it when it goes back through another stack? You have to keep height because kids are gonna end up hitting the stack and boosting up the height and just taking it from you easily. And you know, if they have 300-400 mats, they're able to maintain that shit. So right now I'm chilling. I'm trying to pressure kids right under us, and I hear the grappler in play.
128 on one.
Fisha, you have flops, right? Careful for grappler.
Yo, grappler.
Ruby, I gotta go the fuck up. So I start moving my way up, right? Grappler's in play. I don't want him to take height. Height is a free win. We already have it. There's no need for me to not just use these mats and get up.
We're gonna have kids flying.
And so I get up to avoid the grappler, and I get up to avoid kids in the stack, and Ruby ends up dying right here.
Yep. Oh, behind me.
I'm looking for kids getting beamed, and then he dies, so now I know I have to support myself on that side.
Drum gun below you.
And I stop looking into the stack. Break this kid out taking my height, hoping that he's the only one. And this kid lands on me, so I 200 pump him. And I start dropping here. Look at my mats, right? Notice my mats are going low. 23 builds is what I have left. I gotta start going down, but I gotta go down carefully. So go down, one pump this kid, and my duo calls floppers. So I end up popping these slurps in storm. I see that there's 3 floppers, and I replace my heavy sniper with an RPG because I don't need that heavy sniper anymore, and a gold RPG is probably the strongest weapon in the game. Right here, I break out everything above the pad. I know I have enough floppers to tank storm if I need to.
Okay.
And boom, I take height again, right? I have 300 mats. 300 mats is plenty. If I had 100 mats, I would have still tried to take height right here. Just because it's like,
around.
You don't need that many mats, especially when somebody's tarping under you for height. And then I end up just winning the game right there with the gold RPGs. But the main idea of that video is, yo, you have these crazy zones, right? You have 40 people alive, and you need to avoid that congestion because there's only 3 layers. Well, there's only 2 layers that people are going to be on, right? There's going to be the top of the stack, and there's going to be the bottom of the stack. Normally, most people don't go to the middle of the stack, right? And the thing about the middle of the stack is you can build 1 floor under you, because if you get shot out from low ground, well, you just build again. You can connect to the stack. You're not going to take fall damage. You're just going to slide down that bitch. So keep that in mind when you're playing a game like Steamy. You know, whether you want to check this mountain zones video I've made before, click the top right of the video. But keep that in mind where it's like, yo, we have very good mats. We don't need to sit on congestion, full tarp on kids. Let's just do our own thing, beam kids out of the air, get on our own layer, right? High ground's going to be contesting people that are flying through the stack. And then low ground is going to be either hitting the stack or fighting other people on low ground. There's only 2 congested layers, and there's like hundreds of layers that you can have in Fortnite, right? So just avoid that and, you know, play your own layer to avoid the congestion if you catch an eye of something that's like already open, right? So thank you guys for watching. You know, if you did enjoy the video, I do stream all these scrims, literally 10 hours a day of scrims on twitch.tv/arab from every day, almost from 1 p.m. now till either 1 p.m. or 5 p.m. till like 4 a.m. So I'm always live if you guys want to check me out there. And remember, guys, code Arab in the item shop if you guys think I'm helping you improve. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in 2 days.
Also, shout out to Lunez and your fellow Arab TV over there, the thick boys rocking it out. Your fellow Arab TV has a huge elimination, takes out Tifu and Clumsy.
It's your fellow Arab, dude. He's always on the top of the leaderboard.
Full committed to Arab. Full committed to Arab.